The loom has its capacity separately from the extrusion. The extrusion has a capacity of 70 bags. That is more than 1.5 tons in a shift. The loom here has the capacity of producing 1,350 meters of sack in one shift.
Alhaji, why did you choose to situate this kind of factory here?
It's not for economical gains, but it's for a kind of providing services to my own people. Most of the people walking around are indigenous of this place. If they are having a source of honey, it will enhance the capacity of even the town itself. That is why I decided to put it here. Not because of economical gain, because a factory is better located in a place where you have three things. Where you have your raw material, where you have your customers, and where you have your workers. I think you get me. Here in this town, this is the first of its type. So as far as skill levels are concerned, they are not available in this town. What we use is petrochemical base. It's not available in Bida. We have to go to as far as Lagos to buy it. You see, most of the facts we do here, we sell them in Kano. Most of the facts we produce here, we sell them in Kano. So one would have expected, if it is just for economic gains, you will not locate this here. You will locate it in Kano or any other place where you have your customers, where you will have your raw material. But we are not doing that because we equally want our own people to benefit in terms of employment.
We took a seat after a while and I asked him how long this factory has been in operation and how many people are employed here.
Started this factory in 2007, to be precise. That's when we bought the Chinese machines which were down there. We utilized our own resources then to buy it, and then we have been on to production since then. One is on woven sacks, and the other one is on polythene. The woven sacks has about 220 staff for the two shifts. And then the polythene production line has 120 staff for the two shifts.
What are his biggest headaches?
The biggest problem always is money.
Money.
Money in the sense that apart from the Bank of Industry that came in to assist us with purchase of the machines, we have not been finding it easy with commercial banks to even obtain working capital loan because their demands are on the high side. For instance now, I've already utilized the certificate of this factory in obtaining the main loan which we use in purchasing the machines. Now, if they are demanding for additional collateral and you don't have it, no commercial bank is going to part with its money for you. And again, the Bank of Industry is not giving anybody working capital loan. So you have to go around to source for funds to operate. That is our biggest problem. And this problem again is followed by the way we obtain the raw material. That is, it's a petrochemical based raw material. Unfortunately, one would think because we produce oil in this country, things like the raw material we use will be a little bit cheaper here. Unfortunately, it is not so. Unfortunately, it is not so. Those of us that have these small production lines, I say this small because what I have now is just small compared to many factories I've visited in Kano. I visited a company that has 250 looms. Such companies go outside to even buy their raw materials because it is cheaper to buy from outside than to buy from Nigeria. We have only one factory that is producing the material we are using, and that is LMA. That is the only place where they are producing locally what we use. And people going outside to buy are buying it at a cheaper rate than what is sold here. So that is our main problem. And because of that, day in, day out, the rate of selling this material to us is going higher and higher. Whereas the selling rate of our products remain the same. Can you imagine? If what is happening in this market is those who are big are having advantage of economy of scale over those of us. Like now, my machine cannot have the extruding machine I have over there. It cannot take recycled material. It cannot take recycled material. You have to go and buy a machine that can take recycled material so that you mix up. If you don't mix up, you cannot even break even. Let's talk of making even marginal profit. So these are some of our basic problems. I was thinking if the government will come in, maybe by giving the Bank of Industry the opportunity and permission to give working capital, at least to the smaller companies like us, I think it will be better. Because we are in serious problems, honestly, financially. Some of us, we only go and source money once the money you have sourced is finished, or once the raw material that you can afford to buy with that money is finished. You have to wait until you can gather money, another money. And the problem is, when you are going to buy the raw material, nobody is going to sell to you on credit. But believe you me honestly, if you say you are not going to sell your stock, you are not going to sell your stock on credit, then you will just be keeping it. That is the problem.